John, Jeff, you gentlemen are entering the final round of this 3-round competition. Now we're sending you back to your home forge to recreate this iconic weapon from history. That weapon is the Messer and by knife.
It's gonna be a challenge.
Good luck, bladesmiths. We will see you in 4 days.
Brother, man.
So I'm back at my home forge, and I'm really excited about that. But I get 4 days to make 2 blades, and that's insane. I don't have time to do one at a time. This is gonna be 2 irons in the fire and swapping them in and out. You know, I'd much rather be able to concentrate on one thing, but this is forged in fire, baby. Got the blades all forged out. One of the parameters for the sword is that it has to have a fuller. Putting these fullers in is probably the most nerve-wracking part. You can get them too deep, you can get them off-centered. Screwing these fullers up could mean day 1 is starting over tomorrow. Yes, sir, that'll work.
I'm finally home. I'm ready to roll.
Check it once, check it twice, check it 10 times.
Today, I want to start with my by knife, so I know how much time I have to work with to make that long messer.
Blade's got to be between here and here. This homie don't mess up his links.
I've managed to forge out the by knife. Things are going a lot quicker than I ever expected they would be.
I'm liking it.
So I'm gonna start attacking the long messer. I've never done anything quite that size.
Come here, you big monster.
It's scaring the bejeebers out of me.
Still got my fingers crossed that I've got the length I want.
I'm ready to quench 2 quenches, twice the work, twice the worry. Yes, sir. The Messer sword is up to temperature, and it's time to quench. Here comes the real test. Please be hard. Yes. Hell yes. This is my baby now, so let me take care of it.
Today, I need to get the messer heat treated. If it cracks, I don't know that I'm gonna have enough time to make another one. Last 18 hours of busting my butt comes up to this. Right now, the only plan B I can think of is cry. It's called the sigh of relief. This son of a gun is straight. No, that worked great.
Starting day 4, and I'm a lot more tired than I was day 1. I'm getting the parts together for the Messer sword. I'm doing the final fit and grind on them. Dual wield. The thing just makes you feel like a badass when you're holding it. I mean, I have to chop something with it. So to test my Messer sword, I do an antler chop. Antler is some tough stuff, and if it survives it should survive anything. Hopefully it doesn't break. I'm getting what I want. I'm still gonna try to get it a little sharper for slicing, but for chopping, man, that's freaking awesome.
All right, bladesmiths, this is the pig carcass slice and dice. I will take your weapon and deliver killing blows on this pig carcass. John, you're up first. You ready for this?
Let's make some bacon, bud. This is not an easy test to pass. This is where I find out, did I make a sword or a couple of pieces of scrap metal? Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right, John, your messer is sharp. It's a little bit forward heavy, but the weight lends itself to chop the pig in half. Now your by knife, razor sharp. Those cuts alone, we're cutting deeply with every move, and overall, sir, it will kill.
Oh, yes.
All right, Jeff, your turn. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. All right, Jeff, your messer. Beautiful balance. It's not forward heavy. It actually is something I can wield forward, same balance on the recovery when I'm pulling back to cut. Now, your by knife. The edge is razor sharp with every cut and stab that it does. Overall, sir, your weapons, they will KEAL.
Thanks, sir.
All right, gentlemen, now to test the strength and durability of your blades, I'll be chopping into our log here. Now remember, this is not about what your messers are gonna do to that log, but what that log might do to your messers. And then I'm gonna take your buy knives and we're gonna do a tip test by driving that tip of your blade into that log. All right, John, you're up. You ready?
Do your worst.
Okay. All right, John, well, let's start with your messer. Your edge, still sharp. Blade still straight, true. Your blade's got a lot of weight to it. Your handle is a little confusing when you're swinging this. Having that bead right there, my hand kind of wants to go all the way up to the guard, and having this, the well further back, sort of pushes my hand a little bit back behind where I'd like it to be. As far as your buy knife goes, not a mark on it. Really well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Jeff. Your turn, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna start with your messer. What I really like about this blade is the way you balanced it. Puts all that weight right back in my hand where I want it. Your knife, it's a really pretty piece. It's very comfortable in the hand, but just a little brittle on the tip. But they are both beautiful pieces. Nicely done.
Thanks, sir.
All right, bladesmiths, the rope slice surprise. Now, unlike the strength test, this is all about what your edge will do to the different materials we have out here. John, you're up first. You ready for this?
Please do, sir.
Let's do this. All right, John, we're on the first cut with your buy knife. It's a light knife. It didn't cut all the way through. It started to unravel, and of course, your messer finished that off. On these tubes, this cut cleanly all the way through. Your weapon, sir, will cut.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff, it's your turn. You ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Jeff, first up, your buy knife. Despite the fact that just the tip broke off, the edge is razor sharp. With one cut, it cut cleanly through the rope. Your messer, once again, the balance just feels so good in the hand. It's such an easy weapon to wield and slice. Overall, sir, your weapons will cut.
Thank you, sir. They're going to be judging both of these weapons, not just one. The knife broke, but the sword performed above and beyond. It's anybody's game, I think.
Bladesmiths, the judge's deliberation is complete. They've made their final decision. Our new Forged in Fire champion is Jeff. Congratulations. You're the new Forged in Fire champion. John, unfortunately, your blades did not make the cut.
John, while Jeff's buy knife's tip broke on the strength test, it outperformed yours on the sharpness test. The combination of the balance, the forward weight, and your handle design, well, that's the reason we're sending you home.
John, please surrender your blades.
Somebody has to win, and I wish it could have been me, but I honestly feel the judges made the right decision. Jeff's messer was a work of art, and he deserved to win. What I loved about this is that it stretched me far beyond what I thought I could do, and I did it.
Jeff, congratulations. You're the new Forged in Fire champion, and that's the title that comes with a check for $10,000. How do you feel right now?
Validated?
Sir, please present your blades to the judges.
I'm happy. I can't even describe my emotions right now. Forged and Fire champion, baby, bringing it back to Kentucky. Hell yeah. Yes.